In this video, we're going to expand out 3 brackets. Now the key here is just to multiply out 2 brackets at a time. So we could either do the first bracket multiplied by the second bracket and then multiply that result by the third, or we're going to do the second bracket multiplied by the third bracket and then multiply that by the first bracket. And I personally prefer this way round, where we multiply the second and the third bracket and then multiply that by the first. So let's do that. I'm going to leave the 4x minus 3 as it is. And now I'm going to expand out the second and third bracket into this big empty bracket here. So remember, we do each term in the first bracket multiplied by each term in the second. So I'm going to concentrate on this x first and multiply it by each term in the second bracket. So I'm going to times the x by the 3x, which is 3x squared. X times x is x squared. And I'm going to do this first term, the x, multiplied by the second term in this bracket. So x times minus 4, which is minus 4x. Now I'm going to do this second term in the first bracket, multiplied by each term in the second. So I'm going to times the 2 by the 3x, which is 6x. And I'm going to times the 2 by minus 4. Positive times negative is negative, so it's going to be minus 8 like that. Now let's just tidy up that second bracket by collecting like terms. This is the only x squared term we have, so let's just leave that as it is. But we have multiple x terms here without a power. So I've got minus 4 lots of x plus 6 lots of x, which is plus 2 lots of x. And then I've got that minus 8 term at the end. And now we can multiply out these 2 brackets. We've only got 2 brackets left. So again, I'm going to do each term in the first bracket multiplied by each term in the second. So let's concentrate on the first term here. I'm going to multiply it by each term in the second bracket like this. So the 4x times 3x squared, the 4x times the 2x, and the 4x times the minus 8. Now 4x times 3x squared, well 4 times 3 is 12, and x times x squared is x cubed. Then we do the 4x times the 2x, which is going to be 8x squared, because x times x is x squared. And the 4x times negative 8 is going to be negative, because it's positive times negative. So it's going to be minus 32x. And now we're going to do this second term in the first bracket multiplied by each term in the second bracket. So we're going to do the minus 3 times the 3x squared, which is minus 9x squared. We're going to do the minus 3 times the 2x, which is minus 6x. And we're going to do the minus 3 multiplied by the minus 8. Negative times negative is positive, so it's going to be plus 24. And again, let's just tidy up by collecting like terms. What x cubed terms do we have? Now, this is the only x cubed term, so I'm going to write 12x cubed there. And then let's collect the x squared terms together. I've got 8 lots of x squared minus 9 lots of x squared, which is minus 1 lot of x squared, which I can just write as minus x squared. We've also got x terms. I've got minus 32 lots of x, minus 6 lots of x, which is minus 38 lots of x. And then finally, we've got that constant term at the end, the term without any variables, any letters in it, plus 24 like that. And that is the final answer, the fully expanded and simplified expression.